Welcome to my motorcycle trip to Marawi City, a place I had been last 9 years ago before the civil war that had destroyed the city, and I wanted to return there to see how it looks now. This would be my trip as planned, but finally it ended much earlier and not in a very nice way. I bought a new dash cam for this motorbike, and most of the pictures you see are taken with this dash cam. Early morning, 6 a.m., I had to be at the port to take my ferry to Dapitan. There's a nice air-conditioned waiting room, but you have to pay 5 peso extra, which is well worth. Now, after we have loaded and after an hour waiting, we put our motorcycles and they tie them down. As you can see, the ferry is not fully loaded. It's nice weather, but it's quite windy and high waves, which makes that in the end, at arrival, we have to wait about 1 hour before we can dock. The air-conditioned place is very nice, comfortable, a little too cold, but I'm wearing my motorcycle jacket and nearly empty. Now here we are in the hold waiting for debarking. My motorcycle tied down, ready for departure, but we had to wait for the fast ferry that has priority. Now we are finally debarking, leaving the ferry. You see here the video from my rear cam. And on the way, following the north and west coast of this peninsula, first to Ozami City, then a little south to take the newly built bridge and then on to Marawi. At least this was the plan. As you can see, the road is quite nice. It's a 4-lane road, but still a lot of road work to finish the road. A little city we cross, and in order to enlarge the road, they built new bridges, and it's funny, always the new bridge is higher than the old bridge. And there's a split in the road which is not always easy to see and which can be quite dangerous. On the nice 4-lane road, and we arrive in Oroquieta City, which is a nice little city on the east coast of this peninsula, and it has a nice boulevard. Actually, there's even a ferry from Dumaguete to Oroquieta City, but you have to go to Siquijor first and change ferry, and the ferry runs only 2 times per week, so it's not really very practical. There is a park on the left side and the boulevard with a nice view on the sea on the right side. Leaving the boulevard and Oroquieta City, and on to Ozami City. It's already quite late. I'm tired for the long wait of the ferry ride and leaving at 6 a.m. I had to be there actually at 5 a.m. to take the picture, to take the ticket. So I decided to stay for the night in Ozami City. I'm always very flexible. A little hotel I found at a good price. And after dark, I want to explore the city on foot. But as you can see, this is quite difficult. There's practically no street lights. And this is the main street in the city. Finally, there's a little park which I cross to join the restaurant I had chosen for my dinner. It's a very nice restaurant, quiet, not many people, lots of games for the people, a nice menu and a very tasty food. But the next morning I will learn that the food was not so good for my health. Leaving the next morning feeling stomach pain and nausea. I have to stop a few times to vomit, and after about half an hour of driving, I give up and sit on the side of the road in order to see whether this will get better. I'm using some AI generated images because I was not informed to take real pictures, and I end up in the medical center in Osamis. While I'm there, getting diagnosed for my food poisoning, which is not too bad, they also realized that I have a hernia that is bulging and I have to spend for the night. But I decide not to have surgery there to return. And here my friends are loading my motorbike in the back of their truck, which is built for transporting motorbike. And I will finish my hospital journey in Dumaguete Negros Oriental Medical Center.